So, Assassin's Creed, the movie, was released in December to not much critical acclaim. I don't think it did too well in the box office, and it only has a 36 out of 100 aggregate ranking on Metacritic.
And it got a worse rating on Rotten Tomatoes than Monster Truck.
Right. So, naturally, we're going to go ahead and make a TV series based on Assassin's Creed.
I see no problems with that idea.
Now,
It'll be great.
Now, here's what they need to do. See, when they first announced the Assassin's Creed movie, and I heard that Ubisoft was actually going to be like the main, like they're going to like basically like make a movie studio to do this and not farming it out to someone else to make it. I had high hopes for it. I did see the movie. It did not live up to my expectations. It wasn't terrible. It was okay, but it could have been much better. What I was hoping for was I was hoping to see what they've actually done with their short films. They've actually made, I want to say when Assassin's Creed 2 came out, they did some kind of, they were almost like an additional short web what is it called, webisodes?
Yeah.
What, like a few webisodes where it gave the background of Ezio Auditore's family, who's the assassin from Assassin's Creed 2, and everything led up to the beginning of the game, and it was done really well. They did it all. It was all done digitally. They cast people really well. They didn't do stupid subtitles and have people speak in Italian, which is what they did in the movie. When you go back to Spain, everyone's speaking Spanish.
That's how all of it is?
During the 30 minutes of the film that takes place in the past, yes. Only 30 minutes of the film took place in the past. The rest is in the present.
Seriously?
Seriously.
That doesn't sound like enough.
It's not. Because it's like most of the game takes place in the past, and that's where all the interesting stuff is happening.
It sounds like it sounds like the movie was just too rushed.
Is
that a fair assessment?
I just think they just changed too much about it. Like they didn't stick as close as they should have to the game and how the game is structured. Because the game itself is very cinematic. So when you've already got something cinematic to start with, you don't have to change much. And they did it really well with these like short little segments of just setting events for the game. And I thought that's what they were going to do with the movie. They didn't. They went full, Hollywood. We don't really get the source material, so we're going to do our best, and they fail. Michael Fassbender was great in it. He was all right. And now they're going to, if they make a TV series, they need to revisit this structure of these webisodes that they had. I think even a TV series might make a little bit more sense than a movie, just because there's so much of a story to tell in one game. It feels more like a season of episodes of TV rather than let's try to fit a whole game story into an hour and a half to 2 hour movie. I think that would actually, there's a better chance of it going better. If they're still using the same team who worked on the movie to work on the TV series, I don't have much hope for it. I just don't. And
now, continue.
I was just going to say, it does seem like they're looking at putting this on Netflix.
Oh, okay. I was literally just about to ask
really?
What channel. I was going to be like, what channel's going to
Probably Netflix or some other streaming service, not TV.
Yeah.
So I think it could do a good job. I know you're not a big fan of the series. You haven't really played the games.
If I do play games, it's Nintendo usually.
Yeah, but I mean, do you understand the premise? Like, there's like a present day storyline.
It's still confusing to me, but like, yeah, he goes back in time through his ancestors or something.
He's reliving his ancestors' memories.
Yeah, it's weird.
Using a machine that takes out your genetic data and it's like, oh, there's memories there from your ancestors. You can relive them. And they usually are using it to find some kind of artifact.
Wait, he relives them? He doesn't actually control what the ancestors do?
it's kind of like both ways. Like he controls it, but also the memories are controlling him. In the game, you're just controlling it, and there's certain things you can and cannot do. Like if you kill a civilian, you'll get a warning in the game, because the game world is this machine that you're attached to, the Animus, that is letting you relive these memories. If you kill a civilian, it'll say, warning, your ancestor did not kill civilians. If you continue to kill civilians, you desync, which is like the game's version of death, where it'll reset you back to before you killed citizens.
Groundhog Day.
Yeah.
You gotta do it over again.
Yeah. It's like, you messed up, do it again. So I think that could be pretty intriguing for a TV show. I think you get more people to watch.
It has potential, just like the movie did.
It did. I think this has more potential because I feel like it fits it better. But we'll see. I've been wrong before, unfortunately.